There you see him. Top one, no score. Livan Hernandez, the opposite pitch. Oh, he just got treated poorly by Vernon Wells. Get out! And he did. His third homer of the series, 19th of the year, 2-0 Jays. So Halladay staked to an early lead. He'd give up a run in the first on a hit and an error, but then cruising along. Henry Mateo, oh, Uncle Charlie. Hernandez, no. Still bottom third, Jamie Carroll. He's just looking at the hook. 96 pitches for Halladay, 76 of them were strikes. Bottom 6, 4-1 Halladay. Little infield practice. I got it. That's from Jose Macias. Nice play. He retired 16 in a row at one point. We go to the ninth. Still 4-1 Jays, but Tosca going to come get his man after 8 1/3, 2 runs, none earned, 4 hits. We'll get them last two. We'll get the last two for you there. It's all right. Tosca brings in Cliff Polite, who on Saturday night, well, had a Polite meltdown against Orlando Cabrera in a tie game in the 8th. That is deep. Expos win that one 8-5, and hence Halladay's, well, apprehension of watching this. Back to Sunday, bottom 9. Cabrera again with a couple aboard. Well, that'll stay in the. But sac fly run scores 4-2. Halladay watching the lead dwindle. Next batter, Brad Wilkinson. So technically, he's your tying run against Polite. Does that have enough? Good height, but at the warning track. Polite's reaction, look at him. I was going to get beat to a pulp in the clubhouse. Thank goodness you caught that. Halladay's 11th straight. Jays win at 4-2. Started the season winless in his first 6 starts, but since then he's won 11 straight, dating back to 1960. Halladay joins Whitey Ford, Gaylord Perry, Ron Guidry, Pat Dobson, Brad Radke is the only American League pitchers to win 11 or more consecutive starts. He's swell.
Steve Carlton on hand, and they were treated to a show from Brett Myers. No more 6-3 double play. He went over 3 in the game after going 6 for 6 Saturday. Bottom 5, 1-love Phillies. Jim Thome facing BK Kim, and look at Placido Polanco. They got the shift on for Thome. Polanco said, well, if you're not going to have anybody on third, I'll just go. That's smart. Heads up. So now Thome with a bunt. It's the first bunt for Jim Thome since 1994, but he was out. But hey, heads up out of him. More Myers facing Bill Miller. Nice little backdoor fastball. He gets Miller. And then bottom 7. Oh, happy day. Jimmy Rollins following a home run by Marlon Byrd. Phillies 5 up. Myers talked about his day.
Try to work down today and you know, try to pitch to my strengths and get some swings. You know, I felt good out there today, and I just tried to stick to a game plan.
Good game plan. Myers, a 3-hit shutout, the first shutout of his career. 4-hitter. Cliff Floyd, bottom 2. That's a great pitch. Bottom to poop on. He crushes his 14th to dead center field. Mets up. Bob Marley, 1-love. Still in the second. Wells recovers. Sits down Shinjo, which is difficult to say without cussing. Top 4, Glavine pitching well. In the rain at Shea. What else is new? Sits down Giambi with a nasty change. Top 6, Glavine in trouble. Bet, bases loaded. Mondesi goes 6-3 DP. That was it for Glavine. Mets up 1. Top 7, still 2-1. John Franco to Matsui. Only the second lefty in 10 years to take Franco out of the yard. Game is tied at deuces. Bottom 8, 2 on, 2 out, full count. Jason Phillips, dribbler the other way. Off of Chris Hammond. Alomar comes in from second to score Wigginton. Ty Wigginton caught in a rundown. Eventually he was out. Eventually being the key there. Eventually. But that's all right. The Mets are up 3-2. Mets are up 3-2. Ninth inning, here we go. Armando Benitez in to shut the door. Send everybody home happy. Ball 4, Jason Giambi. Ball 4, Matsui. Ruben Sierra up high, ball 4. Walks the bases loaded. Art Howe, little freaked out. But hey, Armando hasn't blown a save since April. All right, he's about to. Full count to Jorge Posada up high. And Mets had 3 leads. The Yankees came back and tied it up 3 different times. Armando, whoa. Top 10, still tied. Bases loaded for Matsui. Graham Lloyd got into trouble, but then we go 4-6-3, just like that, thread over. Okay, Graham Lloyd still in, top 11. Jorge Posada. Ground ball, Reyes, the new kid. Uh-oh. Boots the potential double play ball. Bases now loaded. And, oh boy, you remember this same movie. Lloyd walks Charles Gibson. 8 walks in the final 3 innings pitched. The Yankees go on to win it 7-3.
More same-city baseball. White Sox chance to sweep the Cubbies right back to Wrigley. Bottom third was scoreless. 2 on for Sam Sosa, who watches it and walks away. Bartolo Colon, 7 innings, no runs, 5 Ks. Top 5 still scoreless. Carlos Zambrano strikes out Carlos Lee. Zambrano, he seems to be pleased. We go to the 8th. Jerry Manuel goes to his bullpen. Brings in Damaso Marte. Damaso Marte in for Colon. We flash back to Saturday when Cubs third base coach Wendell Kim nearly tore his labrum. Rotator cuff waving home Damian Miller, who, by the way, is a catcher and appears to be running uphill and into the wind and is out by at least that much, maybe more. Back to Sunday's action. Bottom 8, 1-0. They're down. Ramon Martinez shot to left. Kim once again starts up the windmill. A breeze for everybody on the first base side. Mark Grudzielanek is going to try to score, and Kim is saved by a terrific slide. Gets his hand in there just in time. We're tied at 1. Next batter, Corey Patterson. A base hit, and Martinez, he can just go in standing up. Cubs go on to win it. 2-1's your final. No sweep.
Cards looking to win 5 of 6 and keep pace with the Cubbies, but of far more significance early on. A moment of silence, a year anniversary since Darryl Kyle left us all too soon. Back to the baseball. Top 5 tied at 1. Aaron Guile, double to right, brings home Ken Harvey. Harvey had a big series, went 6 for 13. Royals up 2-1. Mike DeFelice then tags one to center. That brings in Guile, and it's 3-1 Royals. This team's not going away. They started off so well, folded for a bit, but they're still playing pretty good baseball. Hey, Jeremy Affeldt gets on top of a fastball, brings home DeFelice. It's 4-1 Royals, and Stevenson had allowed only 1 hit through 4 innings, but what do we have here? 3 RBI hits, all high fastballs. 4 hits in the 5th. Arusa grows weary. Bottom 9, 5-2 Royals. Albert Pujols is flat out the nastiest hitter in baseball. Oh! Mike McDougal treats him like a little leaguer. Knee literally buckling as Uncle Chucky. That is just filthy. McDougal gets his 16th save, and Pujols had 3 hits in the game, but couldn't get one there, and the Royals win it 5-2.
Astros, Rangers, big game in Texas and the White House. Joaquin Benoit on the hill for Texas does pretty well there at the ballpark in Arlington. 2-0 at home, 5-2 in his career at home. So it doesn't matter. You take his career as a whole or just the season, he's doing well. Gets Blum, gets Berkman, gets Richard Hidalgo. Striking out the side there. We go top 6. Berkman facing Benoit. And, you know, you can't keep a Rice Owl down for long. His 13th home run, upper deck stuff. Score tied at 1. Then Jose Vizcaíno's up. Ropes that to center. Hidalgo had doubled. He's going to roll on to score, and Vizcaíno going to keep turning left till he gets to third with a triple. Astros go up 2-1. Bottom 7, Todd Green, 3-1. Counts 0-2. Sarlus hits him. Take your base. Now, Jimmy Williams says, I think he went around. He should be out. We look at it again. Green, yeah. We make the first base ump says, that's a swing. You're out. Buck Showalter comes up to argue to no avail. You're out. Same frame. Alex Rodriguez facing Octavio Dotel. 2 on, 2 out. That is very high pop-up. Call it. Good. Got it. Houston's pen. No runs allowed in 3 1/3.
And in the first, wheeling, dealing, and everybody's got a funny feeling. Jeff Devannon, Scott Spezio gets the gas face. Get out. 4th inning, 2 on. Nobody outs. It's a full count. Adam Kennedy, who broke out of a miserable 1 for 25 slump in this series, went 3 for 4 on the day, brings in Brad Fulmer to score. It's 2-1 Anaheim. Another full count, 2 on, 2 out. Jeff Devannon to right. 8th hit given up in the ball game by Brown, who often goes out there with no-hit stuff. 3-1 Anaheim. Later in the inning, bases drunk full of Angels. Garrett Anderson can't catch up with a high fastball. 49 pitches in the inning for Brown. He gave up a season-high 10 hits in 5 innings. Bottom 7, Brendan Donnelly on Paul LaDuca. Whee! Devannon can't quite get it. LaDuca given a triple there. LaDuca 3 for 4. Dodgers trim the lead to 4-3. Devannon sufficiently shamed after that. Didn't quite work out. Top 9, 1 on, 1 out, and Garrett Anderson knows you got to keep your pimp hand strong. He busts out a 2-run homer off of Paul Shuey. Anderson's 11th in June, 18th of the season, 5th in the last 9 games. Brown, first loss in 10 decisions. Every position player for Anaheim had a hit in this one.
Giants ace, San Francisco working on their half of the NL West tie. Barry Bonds, 6 home runs last 12 games. We flash back to June 8, 2002 when he got up against Ted Lilly at Yankee Stadium. That's just silly long. Short porch or not, he could have reached about anything. Back to Sunday, and in the first, the shift is on facing Lilly again, and We're going to call that a victory for Lilly. He kept him in the yard. Oh, sure, it's a single. Sure, Marquise Grissom scored, and the Giants lead 1-0, but he wasn't embarrassed. Oh, Bonds is going. Tried to pick him off too late. 6th stolen base of the year, number 499 of his career. Sneaking up on 500. Sneak up on this. Miguel Tejada, a 3-run shot to tie things up at 5. Miggy now with 49 RBIs. Chad Zerbe in to replace Jesse Faubert. First batter, Rubio Durazo on the 3rd pitch, and yep, we're going to need a new baseball. His 9th home run, feasting on that. A's lead at 6-5. Top 9, Giants still down 1. Keith Folk on. Grissom goes down looking. 2nd out of the inning. So we got 2 out, none on. We got Barry Bonds, and Ken Maka says, yeah, give me 4 wide. And so Bonds intentionally walked for the 2nd time in this game. 33 on the season. Andres Galarraga going the other way. Too far the other way. Foul ground. Singleton hauls it in. Maka and the A's take it 6-5. They take 2 of 3 in the series. 55,413 saw it. NL West still deadlocked.
Slab for the Braves. He hasn't lost since April 25th. Part of the reason why, he has Andrew Jones in center. Brooke Fordyce with the bases loaded. The man is flat out the best in the business, putting center field on lockdown. That was the bases loaded, saving many runs. Top 5, Reynolds facing Jeff Conine. And even Jones can't get this one. Luis Matos comes home. Orioles lead 3-2. Top 7, Orioles up 4-3. Trey Hodges facing Matos. And what do we have? It's a wonder strike from Beckham.
Goodness.
Yeah. I didn't think Beckham would sound like that. That's Matos' 3rd. He was 3 for 4. Baltimore leads 5-3. On comes Pat Henkin for the Orioles, looking for his first ever career save in 310 appearances. And Matos did it with a bat, does it with the glove, trying to outdo Andrew Jones. A great grab. Bottom 9, Henkin facing Javi Lopez, who went home run cuckoo on Saturday. He strikes out swinging. Darren Bragg does the same. That's it, and that's all. Henkin's first save.
Mariners Padres. Seattle trying to become the first team to 50 wins in the Big this season. They started Ryan Franklin, and he was sharp. Donaldo Mendez goes down. Xavier Natty down. No hitter through 5. That's swell in the 6th, though. Mendez up again. It's a liner down left field line.
Chalk.
It was initially ruled foul, but third base ump Joe Brinkman changed his mind, calls it fair. Bob Melvin comes out. Yeah, and since, you know, ESPN starting his Wimbledon coverage on Monday, Chalk flew up.
Settle down, Johnny Mac.
Franklin loses the no-hitter. Later in the inning, Franklin facing Marcotte. That's fair, and it's down. Mendez scores 1-0.
Shooter.
Top 9, yeah, Rod Beck in with 2 outs to close it. Mark McLemore, Gary Matthews Jr. Oh, yeah, Shooter gets his 3rd save. Padres win at 3-1. M's 49-25. Pods 25 wins.
A sweep. They've won 6 of 7. CC Sabathia here in the top 6 with the Indians up 4-2. Aramis Ramirez at 3rd comes in, but watch Sabathia. He bunts it by him. Sabathia would need to do that because he's much big. If he's going to leg out a hit, got to find space. 1 for 3 on the day. 3 batters later. Milton Bradley up the middle. Sabathia, Matt Lawton come in to score. Indians take an 8-2 lead, and they avoid the sweep in Pittsburgh.
Devil Rays Marlins, losing team, shuts down forever. Mike Lowell tied for the Major League home run lead with 22, and he said between 80 and 90% of my home runs are because the pitcher made a mistake. The difference is this year, when I get one of those mistakes, I hit it for a home run instead of a single. That's a good plan. Should have picked that up years ago. All right, most he's hit in a year is 24. That was 2002, and, well, we're just building drama for a long fly ball. But let's go to the 7th. Hello, 23. Big crank, solo homer. Marlins sweep the series. 1 game under 500 now. 3-2 Devil Rays. Our loser. Lose hair remains great.
Detroit has lost 13 of 15. Part of the reason they have the 2nd most errors in baseball is 62. The Reds have the most, as you see. So we have some problems with the defense and the pitching also. Adam Bernero trying to avoid losing his 10th. Bottom 1 on. Todd Helton goes the other way. Dimitri Young can't quite get it. Jay Payton scores, double for Helton. Helton 2 for 4 in the day. He's batting .344, one of the better hitters in the game. 3 batters later, man on first, 2 outs. Chris Stein's a blooper. Ramon Santiago, Alex Sanchez, you got it, I got it, nobody got it. Larry Walker comes in to score. Steins gets a double. 3-0 Rockies. They're going to win 5-3. And the story here is Bernero now gives the Tigers 3 10-game losing